What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Shawn Tiberio Show, the best place for entrepreneurs looking to scale their business. Now, if you've ever wondered why most of your competition seems to outrank you online, don't worry, we're getting into some of the best ways to drive more traffic to your site and start outranking them here today. Now, today we're talking about backlinks to our website. And as you guys know, here on the Shawn Tiberio Show, it's all about getting real, getting raw, getting down and dirty into what it really is going to take for you and your business to ultimately succeed. So if you're new here to the show, to the channel, first time listening, I highly encourage you, hit the subscribe button, turn on a bell, add it to your podcast favorites list, whatever you got to do, wherever you're listening or watching this episode, put it where you're gonna see it all the time. Because I'm telling you, there's no better channel out there to give it to you straight, right to the point. So with that being said, what the heck is a backlink? Like, what do I mean by backlinks? Well, first off, you can go get some basic information about this topic over at our blog at TRC. The website would be topresultsconsulting.com/blogs, or just land on the homepage. Click on the blog tab up at the top. You're going to find a bunch of different articles and information about it. But basically here, to sum it up, a backlink is this. It's really nothing more than your link, your website link on another website. I'm going to repeat that. It's really any link of yours. In this case, we're talking website. So it's your website's URL on another site. Now, by doing this is linking that particular website back to yours, hence the name backlinks. Now, why are we even talking about this? Why do we want to even focus on backlinks? It's one of the most powerful ways that you can kind of leverage or take advantage of to drive not just traffic, but drive engagement. And the value really comes in the link itself. You see, when your business, your website is producing highly valuable content. We talk about this all the time with our top results clients, and I'm sure we'll be getting into deeper episodes on this topic. But when you're putting out a ton of value, which is the key to a successful inbound campaign, value-driven, value-focused to your clients and customers and prospects. When you're putting that out there and other websites link to you, meaning your website is floating around over here on their site and they're linking to you, it just shows the value that you provide. It shows the authority. I go back to, it's a popularity contest. Google and all the major search engines, really there's only the one, Google, everybody else is playing for second place, if you ask me, including YouTube being the second largest one. It's a battle for it. But when YouTube or Google or some of these other search engines see your URL on a ton of different sites, it's the value that they're realizing. It's the value that they're seeing. That's what's giving you the authority to those outlets that, hey, this might be an industry leader here. This might be an expert in a particular field or niche. So we want those links. We want our links, whether it's the website link, whether it's a certain blog or a certain piece of content and information that we've put together, living out there, whether it's a video or a podcast episode, something like this. We want those links living out there, and it's the value that the other websites are seeing you, and those search engines are seeing you. So that's kind of down and dirty right there as to what a backlink really is. Now, why do we even focus on these? Outside of the value, it is the fastest way to grow your rankability, your searchability, your authority online. I talk about the popularity aspect of it. If more sites are linking back to me, if more pieces of information on the website, on the URLs out there and in the search fields are linking back to me, my stuff, my business, my information, my content, I look more popular. It's kind of like having more friends. If I have way more friends than somebody else, I look more popular. I am looked at as somebody or someone or some business that more people want to be around and associated to, right? It's the popularity game that we're playing here. And backlinks are no different. So if backlinks are just simply this way of being popular or growing our popularity in a sense, how do we get them? How do we get them? Because at the end of the day, that's the goal, is get as many of them as we possibly can. It's noise. The more noise, more people are talking about me out there, the better, right? So how do we get more backlinks back to our site? So we're going to break down here. There's 3 of them. There's 3 very common, or kind of the most commonly approached ways of getting these backlinks. Some little more, how do I want to put it? Ethical / favorable over the others. So the first one is you actually earn it. And I'm going to start with this one for a reason. Earning backlinks, because there are other ways, we'll get into those in a second, but earning backlinks is one of the most effective and truly kind of natural ways of earning or gaining that backlink. You see, to earn these and to get these back onto our website, that means somebody else had to find value in us. I put out a piece of blog information talking about backlinks, talking about all the processes that go into it, how to do it, what steps you should take, what are valuable ones, and you are going to try to put a piece of that same type of content together, and you're reading my blog and you're like, man, what Shawn and Roger and Top Results Consulting is saying about this is spot on. It's perfect. I'm just going to reference and link to theirs in case my readers want to get deeper. They can just go over there because I can't say it any better. Or maybe you've got a kind of a unique process. I just got off a call right before recording this episode with one of our newer clients, and completely irrelevant to business, they were joking about my barbecuing techniques and some of the things they've seen me post on social media about the way that I barbecue and the way that I put spices and seasonings and use different things. Well, if I were to have done that into a blog and this person wanted to produce something or put something out there to their audience about that, and they saw that, hey, Shawn's strategy, Shawn's approach to this thing in barbecuing, let me just link to this blog article or to this website page or to whatever it is, video, that's earning, right? Because they found the value, therefore they're going to link back over to it. And I start with that one because it's one of the hardest to get, because it's naturally going to happen. Personally, at Top Results Consulting, we are really big users and promoters with certified partners of HubSpot. HubSpot puts out a phenomenal plethora of content information, and we catch ourselves, periodically using a lot of HubSpot's information. We're linking to them. Well, that's a link back over to HubSpot. We do this for our clients. We find, very valuable places that to help kind of push their message as well, something that supports something that they're saying, and we drive that link back to that place. That's providing a link back over to this person. So as a business owner, to get the earned backlink like that, it starts with, you've got to put out something good. You've got to put out value. Lead from value, lead from education, lead from dropping bombs, dropping knowledge. you're going to earn some backlinks. People are going to recognize that, and they're going to want to link to your information. So that's the first one. A little harder, a little more natural, a little more organic. It's going to take a little bit more time. However, there are other ways to kind of work on them in the interim period, because we know it's going to take a little bit of time to get that earned backlink to come in. So second way that you can do it is you can go out there and you can create these backlinks. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, pretty much everybody on here listening, watching, whatever the case, is probably on some form of a social platform, or maybe you're very active in some type of forum, whether that be a social group or some sort of a online forum. Being active in these type of environments and providing information, getting involved in the conversation, commenting, right, sharing these type of things, sharing your knowledge, being proactive. And when you place a link to something of yours in that forum, in that response, in a comment section, whatever the case, that's creating your own backlink. So I'll give you an example. I get involved in a very large entrepreneur group forum, and I'm always active in there. I'm always paying attention. I'm always answering questions. I'm always giving some advice and guidance and really helping people out, business owners out. And if there is something on our website, either on ShawnTiberio.com or topresultsconsulting.com, and I feel like that person can get something of value out of it, I might share in my comment, hey, I actually got a resource on this, or we got a step-by-step process, or we did a couple blog articles around this topic. Go check them out and here's the link to it. That's me creating a backlink back for us. Now, I want to caution you on this one. This one's good because it shows your level of expertise, not just in a comment, but it gives somebody an ability to kind of go reference something or go look deeper. Maybe you don't give the whole answer in the comment because it's just not the right way to do it because, well, the blog article or the page on my website's got a really good step-by-step process on it. Let me just have them go look at that. Perfectly fine. Where I'm going to caution you, though, is although this strategy works to generate them, if you overdo it, it can look very unprofessional. What do I mean by that? You can seem as a beggar. You can seem as somebody that is kind of desperate. You really want. I see this a lot. Somebody asks a question on a forum and a bunch of business owners start jumping in and they're like, hey, go check out my website. Hey, go check this page out over here. Hey, I got this over here and this over here. And before you know it, that one person's posted like 5 or 6 different links to something. Now, they may not even be doing it trying to create backlinks, but what they are doing is showing the level of desperation on it. So use that, but use it under caution. Sprinkle it here and there, little bits at a time. It shouldn't be your only strategy, which leads us down to number 3. Now, number 3 is building your own backlinks. Now, there's a big difference between building and creating. Creating is me going and doing it. I just go post the link somewhere. I got myself a backlink, right? That's the one that can lead to sounding a little desperate on things. Building is really taking all of this to another level. I go back to number 1 here first. We earn them, right? Somebody else finds value. They want to link to our stuff. That's an earned backlink. That carries the biggest amount of value that there is. However, building our own backlinks can give us some of the same results. So how do we do that? We love using guest blogging as that way. Now, what the heck do I mean about guest blogging? I promise we're going to get deeper into a discussion on a future episode on this particular topic. But really what it boils down to is to build your own backlinks, you leverage guests, you leverage other people. So you reach out, you find industry leaders, you find key individuals in your niche. You find people who are looking for content or information that you can provide at a very, very high level, super valuable. And the trade-off is they don't got to produce it. You're producing it, and you put a link in there back to your site, or back to an additional resource piece, or back to a kind of next step level on your site. And you're providing them the content so that they can put it up on their site or in their location, for their audience, but it gives you a backlink back. Guest blogging is a phenomenal way to tap into other basically website owners out there. This is something that we do with ShawnTiberio.com is I allow some of our clientele to produce content. I also am a guest contributor to other outlets, meaning I write content every single month and provide that to other outlets that then gives a link back over here. So step one, just to recap it real quick, Earning's the best way that you can go. It's the most natural and organic. They will happen if you focus on giving value. Number two is go out there and just create them. But again, we're going to caution, create from a space of value. Do not create out of a space of spam. Don't look desperate. Do it for the right reasons. And then number three is building them yourself through kind of organic outreach, guest blogging. Again, I go back to the value side of it. So when we look at backlinks, that is the three most powerful, most common ways that you can gain or get backlinks back to you. And again, I go back to it's worth putting the time and effort into that strategy because it's going to help your SEO. It's going to show that you are an industry leader, that your website is not just a kind of an online archive of dusty old, library-ish styled, resource. It's actually got value, and there's a reason that people should be on it. So by building this backlink campaign, by building backlinks back to your site, you're just improving your overall health online, your overall authority levels, and at the end of the day, you're gaining eyeballs. And as a business, that's what we want. We want eyeballs on us online, because eyeballs online mean people are paying attention. And if they're paying attention and you're doing your job right from a value side, they eventually will become customers, clients, and raving fans. So again, thank you for tuning in to this episode of the Shawn Tiberio Show. I look forward to bringing you more information on how you can grow and scale your business. If you've gotten value out of this, please let me know down in the comments. Shoot us a message on social media. If you want, take a screenshot if you're watching this on YouTube and share it out, and just give us a little idea of what was your aha. What is a strategy that maybe you didn't know of or you aren't doing enough of, and you're committing to making it happen. And until next time, as always, here's to your success.